Twain's one of my favorite humorists. And one quote that I just absolutely live by is, "I've never let formal education affect my hands-on education." I live by those. Life gives us lots of lessons. My first lesson I can remember was I was 6 years old. I was sitting on the hardwood floor. I had just finished eating and I was bored, but I had a fork. And there was an electrical outlet right next to me. So I stuck the fork in. I don't recall what happened other than the fact I slid clear across the room against the back wall. That was my first lesson. What I learned from that is this: things you don't see can hurt you. My second life lesson has to do with, as a kid, this age, again, I was 7 years old. We didn't have a TV in those days. I had to go outside to play. We lived on this sloping lot, and it's got this bank. And so I used to run around the house, all kinds of things. And I was running around the house, and lo and behold, I see a perfect round hole in the ground. So what do? I get down, I look at that hole. It's dark in there, I don't see much. But I look again and I stick my arm in, I pull it out, and here comes this other arm out, or so I thought. And that wasn't good enough for me, so I stood back down again, eyeball to eyeball. I was with a lizard. I ran in the house screaming. The lesson that I learned there: keep your nose out of other people's business. My third life lesson occurred when I was 8. Dear old Uncle Harry had a boat. There was lakes all around us. He said, "I'm going to teach you how to water ski. Listen to me carefully. All you do, sit in the water, skis up, and hang on to this rope. I'll have you up in no time." So I did exactly what Harry told me to do. And as he's dragging me through the water head first, and all I see is all of this water, I wondered, was that the end? Was I going to drown? And he kept going, he kept going. I put my hand up, didn't stop. Finally, maybe some divine intervention told me to let go of the rope. And I could see again, I could breathe. Lesson there: we have 2 ears for a reason. Listen to the complete instructions and don't just focus on maybe what is said last or what you like. Listen to the whole thing and take it in. Life lesson number 4. I was 9 years old. We lived up in Iowa. A lot of snow, a lot of drifting snow, high banks. And I was out playing in the snow, and it had been a few days old, and it was a little crusty. So I started climbing around. I got in this fenced area, and I was getting kind of tired and cold, and this snowbank was all the way over this picket fence. You know, the really sharp ones? I decided I'm through. I want to go home. So I started climbing up this bank. It supported my weight nicely until I put one leg over it. And then down I went. Fortunately, it missed the family jewels, but I do have a scar on this leg to this day. What that lesson taught me was, although a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points, it may not ever be the best path to take. Life has lots of lessons. Those were just a few. I have many more ahead of me, I'm afraid. Hopefully I'll come out in one piece like I have. And one other saying that Mark Twain has is that age is a mind over matter. If you don't mind it, it doesn't matter. So that's the lesson I'm going to take away at my current age. Age doesn't matter. I'm going to keep learning firsthand.